Oh, that's a giant screen. I see we have Robby's camera working. All right, that's definitely happening. This is the Sim Pit. We are, oh, wrong screen. Hold on. We're going to get this sorted. There we go. All right, all right. This is the Sim Pit. I'm Shaun Cole, and here we are for Hotlap Humpday, the first Hotlap Humpday of 2024. And if any of you saw my announcement video, you probably already know that we have slightly changed the format. I like to call it going back to our roots, and to an extent it is, because when we first started doing Hotlap Humpday, it was about a leaderboard competition. Who was the fastest on the day? And we did that for a couple of years before we started incorporating the races into it, just to get a little bit of what we all love so much, which is racing. But we kind of combined the two. We are back to really looking at perfection. How fast can you go in a single lap? Who is the fastest on the day on any car and track combination? Today we are in the Dallara IR18, the Indy car. And that's kind of cool with the new rebirth of the Indy affiliation or sponsorship with iRacing. And we are at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. So it is a cool, fun combination, or should be. And it is just a matter of how fast. Now, you can see the password. It's up on the screen. If you didn't look for it, it's there. Sim Magic is the word of the day. That will get you into our room. We're in the hosted section, hosted by Frank Rico, Hotlap Humpday. So what we'll do, we have an hour and a half of qualifying. That will then be followed by a sprint race, and it looks like Kevin set it up for 5 laps. That seems long for 3 drivers. That seems like a long race for three drivers, but okay.
Oh, it'll go pretty quick around here with this car.
But yeah, that will be the variable. So our format for the year really, really is going to be doing the hot lap competition, and then only the top 3 get into the single 3-man race to see who wins on the day. No more shenanigans of inverted grid. I will fall on the sword. There was an accusation that this whole thing had been engineered around my ability to win. And when I heard that, I laughed my ass off because I thought about the way it plays out, and I have to say, it sounds right. Now, we are not guilty of that. We are innocent here, but the circumstances do certainly lend themselves to me.
Oh, yes, they do. We had a good laugh over that one.
Yeah, it blew my mind when I heard it. I was like, oh my God, yeah, I can see how that accusation would be made. So, again, the password is Sim Magic. If you'd like to join us, go to the hosted section on iRacing. Look for a room hosted by Frank Rico at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, in the Dallara IR18. And come out and join us for fun. You have plenty of time to get your setup tuned and get out on track and post some good laps and see if you can make that top 3 for the final. So with us today, right next to me, you have Robby Unser. Robby, how you doing?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. All right. Well, we see you and we hear you. I heard a rumor that you're gonna have to restart your computer, so we'll probably lose you and have to come back.
Yeah.
But
what did you say the password was again?
For the room?
Yeah.
Sim Magic.
With 2 M's?
One M.
1 M.
And then on the mic, Kevin Ford.
Right, thank you.
Cool. Hello, Kevin.
Shaun, how are you, buddy? It is always great to be back at Hot Lap with you, my friend.
I love being here and love being able to listen to you giving us a hard time while we race. So,
of course. I will continue that nonsense in 2024, undoubtedly. Yes. Well, I tell you, I'm excited for the new changes as well, Shaun. Taking it back to its roots.
Yeah.
Hot Lap Hump Day Challenge, getting a little bit of a makeover here for 2024. And it's going to be all about the hot lapping. It's about who can get that fastest time on the board.
Yeah,
yep,
so
you bet.
For the early viewers who might not have thought about it, you might want to check that gas tank. If we're trying to get outright speed, you do not want to be carrying any petrol and tire wear. There are a few things that are going to be a little different, and you can think about this the whole season long. If it's all about one lap perfection, you got to take the draft into account. I was thinking about all the tricks that could be used, right? We have a 1 lap, a single lap qualifier, as many laps as it takes.
Right.
But a single lap to get it done which means you really need optimal tires, optimal fuel, optimal setup for that lap. And then if you can pick up a draft, which in the DW, when I keep calling it the DW, in the
I know,
IR18, I'm not sure. I don't. Yeah, this fight's understeer as bad as the DW12 did. So I think a draft is an ugly animal. It will help you at times and it will kill you at others.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun combination. Robby, go ahead. You
I missed
still
what you
sorting
were
through?
saying. Yeah, I've got to restart here in a sec. But what were you saying for top 3? What are we doing different?
Yeah, so we are hot lapping for 90 minutes. We have also, which I don't believe we mentioned yet, Shaun, we've kind of compressed the show, if you will. We're down to just 90 minutes of qualifying, and then we'll get into our 5-lap feature race. So 3 drivers only. The top 3 on the leaderboard will make it into a 5-lap sprint race here. I did have it set for 3 laps, but I thought, well, my gosh, that'll be over in a minute and 10 seconds.
Okay.
So it'll be a 5-lap race with the top 3 drivers on the leaderboard. Yep.
And that's it? Just
That's
three
it.
guys
That's
are gonna
it.
race?
We're keeping it short and simple. Yep. Going back to the old days of hot lapping.
It
Yep.
basically means you and me don't get a race anymore.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pretty much. Yep.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'll officially file a protest with the leaders that says, let everybody race, man.
Yeah.
What? Bummer. What the hell?
Right.
It was
buzzkill.
it
My
was
God.
it was for me. It was because of me. I want to address a few comments. Somebody who said I'm not trying to call. I think it might have been. Was it Andrus? It might have been Andrus Listens who made the comment, and it was all in good fun. It might have been Andrus, funny enough, who called out that it was built for me. Chris asked, a little birdie told you the combo is a spicy start. I agree, great combo to start things off. Robby is working on getting it together. You use the S word, but yes. Another hello to Robby. Oh, you got hello. Bryan O'Strike, hello to you. And are we secretly promoting the Oval League, Andrew? No, we aren't, but I guess you did. Monday night, we had the kickoff of the Simpit Oval Series, and we are actually running this car.
Oh, are you? Oh, how neat.
Yeah, I think we're running 7 ovals and 1 road course for our season.
Nice. Okay, great.
And Andrew, no, that means I'm only using this as practice for 1 race, I guess, then, because we're only doing 1 road. And Kenny, get on out here, I hope. And we got this event getting all wrapped up by 5 o'clock, which means that if you still have that previous engagement, I think you can now officially do both. That was kind of part of our thinking here. So you'll start seeing leader times coming in on our leaderboard, and we are using an active leaderboard. So no, I don't have any posted times. I see a car coming to the line right now. Not sure if that'll be a posted lap time or not. Nope, looks like that might have been an out lap. But you do see the leaderboard up on the camera. Robby's restarting his computer. I'm getting ready to head out on track, and I'm going to turn the mic over to Kevin Ford. We did make some changes to the stream. We did make some changes to a few things. So if anything ever, as usual, could look or sound better, you guys always feel free to lend your input, and we'll take it into consideration. And with that, I am going. Andrus is here. Andrus, was it you who called out that this whole event with the inverted grid was almost like it was built for me to win the race? Was it you who made that comment? I thought it was so funny, and so true without it being on purpose. Oh, good. Our timing worked. Great, Ken. That was kind of part of my thinking. I noticed that we had a few guys who left towards the end of our events for their other obligations, and it's like, all right, well, we're going to change this to make it work in all ways. All right, I'm hitting the track. Andrus,
all right.
If it was you,
Shaun,
make that comment.
I just had a quick thought on something.
Yeah.
What if you sent me your feed?
If I sent you what?
It's still, that would still be delayed though, wouldn't it?
Wait, if I sent you my what? Sent you what?
Your feed. If you sent me your feed, instead of me sending yours like we were doing, what if you sent yours to me? But we would still have that delay as we would for programming. So that won't work either. Yeah.
I have it on most exciting.
Yeah, and that's what I've done as well. So yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Picking up you coming out of the pits here. In what car number am I seeing you in? What did you do wrong?
Whoa, I don't know. I guess I haven't driven this car in a while.
Nope.
Am I in my paint job?
You're in your paint job, but you're in the 85 car tonight.
No one logged in before me with my number.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it?
Oldest is on my eye. We're gonna let him go around. There we go. Oh, I just noticed I have my leaderboard right where I need it to not be. I've been running in the Lara 217.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's got those giant pillars, you
yes.
know. And so I put all my data on it, right? Because I'm like, well, hey, that's black space. But it only works in that car. Every time I get in something else, I'm like, why are all of my overlay screens like in my way?
Right.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I guess this is just a recon lap because I didn't even look what setup I have loaded. All right. Oh, this is a fun car. I can tell you already. Oh, you know who's going to be really happy?
Who's that?
Mr. Unser.
Oh, I know he's happy. Yeah, he's probably sporting a grin yay by yay right now.
Whoa, that really bounces if you hit the curbing. Ugh.
And one thing we're doing different tonight is we have zero practice. We jump right into qualifying for that first 90 minutes. Yeah, we no longer have a practice and then qualifying. We are just getting right down to business this season.
Which also means we're under strict scrutiny for cutting. Any offs?
Boy, you bet. Yep. Gotta keep those laps clean.
Yeah, Andres, I knew it was. I wasn't offended in the slightest, but it made me laugh so hard because I'm like, yeah, you know what? I pretty much finish like 6th or 7th in every race on average. And so when I told the guys that comment had been made when we were talking about restructuring the event, I laughed and I said, you know, so this was an observation that was made and they weren't being jerks about it at all. It was sort of a joke. But I laughed so hard because I was like, oh my God, is that what we did? Did we actually do that? You know, and of course, I would never do such a thing. I am not for. If I'm going to win, it's because I won, not because
you want to do it straight up. Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. Yeah.
I'd rather lose.
Than win under those pretenses. Yeah.
Oh, I just spun out the corkscrew. I am using a giant steering wheel for this. Whoa, we're looping again. Wow, come on, Cole. Get it together.
Yeah, my race control keeps telling me 85 stopped on track. 85 rolling, 85 stopped on track.
Wow, if you get the rear wheels slicked, they're done. Okay, we're going to check our setup. I'm not happy. You know, I forget I'm not as accountable on this stream as other streams because it's not on me. Now that's a weird paint job. I don't remember this paint job. This must be a old league paint for that number to be on that car.
Oh, I got you. Sure.
It has to be. I just don't remember the league.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's see. We need to do some setup work here. Our setup is not good. Let's see. It looks like they do have WeatherTech. No. Oh, I bet they have it under Mazda or Laguna. Never understood that. No. Okay. Oh, Laguna. And that is. So when I tell people how much I hate when tracks sell their name,
Yeah.
whether
Oh, sure. Yeah.
and WeatherTech, or first it was Mazda, and it's like, yeah, but even iRacing doesn't know what to do about it, because look at the setup. It's not called WeatherTech, it's called Laguna. But
yeah, right.
I'm not
right.
supposed to think of it as Laguna anymore, right?
Nope.
I'm not supposed to think of it as Sears Point, or Infineon. It's Infineon, right?
Yeah,
Is that what they
right.
are still?
Yeah, now it's just Sonoma.
Oh, they no longer have a title name?
Yeah, I don't think they do now. I think it's I think it's just Sonoma Raceway, I believe.
Oh, so Andrews says now we've made it so that it favors him, because he's usually very quick out of the gate. But by the 2-hour mark, everybody catches him.
There we go. There we go.
Now we all have to get our work done real quick and real early, which is good too. I like it too. I think it was good that we shortened things up a little bit. I think it's good that we, there's a lot of racing, a lot of leagues out there. We go, but leaderboard's kind of different nowadays.
Yep.
All right, I am running a ton of gas, so I'm going to take every bit of it out.
User joined your channel.
Oh, wow, you can take this thing down to 0.3. Let's go with 2.5 gallons and see how that goes lap-wise. All right, and let's see. Did Robby make it back? Nope, that wasn't Robby making it back. All right, Oldest already getting some lap times down. 107.7 for Oldest Pudiclis. Joe Antonio, 109.439. All right, Cole, let's get out there. Qualify. Strict scrutiny.
Sim Magic is the password, SIMAGIC. Be sure to jump over to the iRacing hosted sessions. That is where we are at tonight, and we are in the IndyCar IR18 here at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca.
Okay.
A little open wheel action here this evening to kick off the January edition of the 2024 Hotlap Humpday Challenge. As we mentioned earlier, it's been condensed, reformed, shaped, new hairstyle, you name it, man. We changed it all up. We're going back to the original. Yes, indeedy. It's all about the hot lapping these days. We will be looking for the fastest top 3 cars. The fastest top 3 cars tonight here at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca will get you into that final race. That's right, just taking the top 3 into a 5-lap sprint race here at the end. And Shaun, do you want to announce the new prize for Hotlap Humpday every month?
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So, everything last season we made it about a qualifier, and everything was really directed towards one big event at the end of the year. Which again, getting back to, there's so many leagues, so many different ways to race and things you want to do. With this being, a 12-month long event, so to speak, we do it every third Wednesday of the month. It was just kind of weird waiting for the end of the year, a full year, to get to that point. So what we decided is, what if we just lowered the prize value a little bit, but gave it away every month? So tonight, whoever wins tonight's event is going to get $25 in Ricmobucks. $25 they can spend any way that they want at Ricmotech. So, get yourself 2 or 3 or 4 events, and you can have a pretty substantial discount on your next upgrade of sim racing gear. Or you could always buy a t-shirt or something like that. You never know. Anyway, but yeah, so tonight our winner will get 25 Ricmobucks. Ricmobucks.
And of course, that can be spent very quickly at Ricmotech.com. One of my favorite sites. Make sure you visit them. Big thanks to them for putting on Hotlap Humpday and bringing it back for 2024. We're really excited for the new format here. Hope you guys all enjoy it as we've shrunk it up a little bit and made it all about getting that fastest time on the leaderboard. Once again, no inversion in the races, no heat races. We are just going to run a quick 5-lap race between the top 3 drivers on that leaderboard. And as Shaun mentioned, we're going to be giving away $25 in Ricmobucks every single month throughout the year, January through December. You'll have a shot at getting yourself, well, you can actually rack up a few of those, I bet.
Well, you guys are lucky Elvis left. Because this setup, you'd just be bent over. All of us would, actually. Okay. Oh, man. What?
Great to see a lot of our drivers coming back for Hotlap Humpday this year. Aldous, how does he pronounce his name, Shaun? Is it?
It's Pudiclis.
It's Pudiclis?
Pudiclis.
Pudiclis. All right, Pudiclis. There we go. Got it, Aldous. Sorry, I've been butchering your name for the last 5 years. Aldous Pudiclis. Got it. There we go. And, of course, Joa back with us tonight. See, who else do we have in here? Steven Dager coming out tonight. Kenneth Estep coming back. Chris Schultes, great to see him back with us tonight. Kurt Workman out on track. And, of course, Edgar Sanchinelli coming over from the XMS series. Great to see him out there. And he'll be in, I'm sure, his familiar Frito Sport cars tonight. We'll take a look at that here momentarily. And Leo Dragata. Great to see Leo out there with us tonight. Leo having some huge success over in the XMS Racing Series, running in the World Challenge, as well as the new, well, I shouldn't say new, it's our second season of the Touring Car Cup. Total season of season 24, actually, but our second season running the Mazda and Toyotas together out on track, and round 2 of that series coming up this Monday night, actually. Taking a look here at our leaderboard so far, it looks like we have Aldous up there at the top with his 107.734. Joa landing P2 so far and qualifying here tonight, or Hotlap Humpday qualifying, if you will, a 109.439. My goodness, Aldous just with a tremendous time out there. Good Gertie. Shaun Cole, our very own Shaun, coming in with a 109.799 there in P3. Amir Assad coming in P4 with a 110.469. Rounding out the top 5, looks like Maris Sudnick's coming in with a 110.590. And he's rounding himself out in the top 5 there tonight. Watching Amir now working his way down through Rainy Curve, heading towards turn 9, or turn 10 rather.
If you are just joining us, our password for tonight's event is Sim Magic. So if you go into, oh geez, I'm sorry, Steve. Sorry about that, Steve. What up, buddy?
I'll be right back, Shaun.
All right. As I was starting to say, if you want to join us, we're in the hosted section on iRacing, hosted section. The event is open to anyone and everybody. All you have to do is go to the hosted section, look for a room hosted by Frank Rico, and the password is Sim Magic. That's 1M, one word, Sim Magic. What's up, Robby? Are things not working?
Yeah, I just finally pulled out of the pit.
Okay.
But I don't need to get too excited about it because there's no way I'll be in the top 3. My only chance is to have a race where you guys crash.
Yeah, well, me too. So, yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, we might get an oval. Right? And I figure...
Yeah.
Because the guys who are fast in the road world here, generally speaking, might not be so good in the oval. We'll have to lean on Kevin, because that'll be, of you and me, that'll be our only chances.
I am so sorry, Edgar.
just doing donuts here. I'm a little loose. I took the fuel. You know what? I took fuel out, so that's why I'm loose. I need to drop the ass because I'll bet you I lifted it in the air with taking the gas out. See, gas tank. I'm sitting on the gas tank in this car, right?
It's behind your back.
Yeah. So this thing probably lifted the whole car up. Would be my guess. I didn't look at ride height before I took all the gas out. Mine too. In fact, why don't we go back? Okay. No, don't save. Let's go back. There is a setup under Laguna.
Yeah.
That's what I started with. So let's see. Ride height is 197.9 in the front, 1.9 in the rear. All right, now let's take the gas back out. And it looks like I need a little more than that. So let's go down to 5 gallons. It didn't raise it that much. But we could...
Whoop, almost did it.
No.
Poor Edgar, I'm behind him again. I hadn't run into him twice. Poor bastard.
Interesting.
Fucker. Ah. Pulled out in front of Leo. I'm gonna go have a drink. Watch this on my TV. I haven't even gotten a lap in, and I totally feel sorry for anybody who's been around me.
Aw.
I'd be buying frickin' hookers for the whole field at this point.
Okay, now I have what's the ride height? Let's take the nose a little. Why? How's this look? All right. That seems compensated for the 5 gallon difference. Okay, cool, cool. All right, if you are joining us and you would like to be part of Hotlap Humpday, it is open to anyone and everyone. All you have to do is go to the hosted section on iRacing. The room is hosted by Frank Rico, and the password is SimMagic. You still have an hour to get your time in. Actually, let me see how much time is left.
What a bitch.
Check on that timing. Whoop. Yeah, 40 minutes in qualifying, so plenty of time to get your lap posted. 40 minutes. Come in, get that set up, dialed in for qualifying, get your best lap, get on that leaderboard, and our top 3 today will shoot it out for $25. Ricmobucks. Pudiclus means in Latvian it's a speck of dust. No way. That's an interesting name. Speck of dust. All right, let's get out there. We're back.
I'm gonna have to get Edgar's damn address and send him a bottle of wine after this. That poor guy. Twitchy bitch.
It is. It's real throttle sensitive. Fun car, though. I like this car. We're running a
Cannot
season.
set it on the damn entry. It just... You can't touch those.
No. Ooh, you got through that well. That bump is so brutal.
Yeah. If you get it right, you can go to the right of it.
Ah, that bump's brutal too. I'm ramming the curbing. Oh, and then I just scorched the tires. Why is it saying I have to reset to the pits? Well, then I might as well pull over and reset. That's just a waste of time. Okay. Let's do better, Shaun. Lots of cars going out on track. Oh, Amir Assad. What are you doing awake, Amir? He's in Germany. Oldest, you're in Europe too, aren't you? How are you guys still awake? Y'all must be younger than me. I don't stay up that late.
Just don't.
Robby, your dogs are disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
Well, good evening, drivers. Oops. Why is it not coming up? Great to see everybody out tonight as we kick off 2024. That's right, the January edition of the Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Welcome, everyone. As we have changed things up a little bit here for this year, we're going back to the basics. That's right, Hotlap Humpday is all about the fastest driver out on track. You bet. You're going to have 90 minutes this season to get your fastest time in, because at the end of that 90 minutes, we're going to take the top 3 drivers and just run a really quick straight up 5-lap race here tonight. So it's going to come down to the final 3 on the leaderboard. That's the goal, guys, is to get up into that podium spot to make yourself into that little 5-lap feature race. Should happen pretty quick tonight, I would imagine, in this IndyCar IR18. Great to see that coming back to iRacing. Man, we are excited to have IndyCar back. I'm sure all of you are as well. Tonight's prize, not doing t-shirts anymore. Guess what, guys? You're actually going to win $25 in Ricmobucks. You betcha. That'll get added to your account at Ricmotech so that you can go do some shopping and add some cool items to your rig. Do want to remind everyone again, it is just 90 minutes tonight. So we have, let's see, we have 34 minutes remaining. 34 minutes remaining in our pre-qualifying or our Hotlap Humpday qualifying session, if you will. And again, we're looking for the top 3 drivers on that leaderboard. Thanks for coming out tonight. Great to see all the regulars back. Aldous, Joa, Kurt, Kenneth, Amir. Great to see all of you out tonight. Appreciate you being here as we kick things off for 2024.
Ah.
I love when every time you cross the start line, you lose another position.
Right? I think I'm going to have to turn the voice messaging off on race control. Everybody that drops a tire or stops to reset for tires, this car off track, this car resetting, this car's off track. And he's resetting as well.
Oh, my.
Yeah, this running the high scrutiny for all this, I don't know. That's a bit rough.
This track is tough with the off tracks.
But
I
increases
actually have
the
it
amount of
set
time,
for
though.
moderate for this track because I know this track is really tight. So
Well,
it's
and the
not even
problem
set for strict for
is
tonight.
that for in real life, your place is that the damn sim won't let you go.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
unfortunately, it isn't.
Now
Know
you
what
can
I'm
use
saying?
the green turf runoff out of 11 now, out of the final corner. You can go out there on the green now, which you couldn't do in the past. I think that they updated that a couple seasons back, I think.
Front. Okay.
So you can go out there in that green. You can't go all the way out, but you can get half the car out there.
Okay, I'll be right back. My turn.
Alrighty.
7. Jesus Christ.
I believe it is set for a rolling start for this one tonight, and it'll be going on green.
Damn it. Oh my God, not this again.
Oh, is your sim locking up?
No. I got a. I'm even worried. There's no way I'm in this race. So, I gotta go find the shit to get my sim commander stuff.
Ah.
What was the date we did this last time?
December 20th, I believe, or 21st.
So, hi Frank, your license transfer to Robby has been completed.
Okay. Did you get? Oh, okay. So they sent that to you. You trying to get Sim
Yeah,
Commander
but-
going again?
Right, but that all that is yeah, it doesn't give me any information on what to do though. I still, when I hit it, it says email and password, you know what I mean? And I don't have
Yeah.
any of that.
Oh, right now, Aldous sitting on the top of that leaderboard in those 107s, a .356, down at the bottom of those 107s. Unbelievable time out of that number 4 car tonight. The number 257 of Edgar Sancinelli sitting right behind in P2 there, a 108.483. Unbelievable time out of Mr. Sancinelli this evening, just 0.9 tenths back. Joe Antonio rounding out the top 3 as we sit right now with a 108. Oh, that just changed. Maris Sudniks comes up with a 108.698 here as we're speaking. Joe Antonio now drops to P4 with his 108.765. Leo Dragata holding on tight there in P5 with a 108.833. Great time out of the youngster there. Chris Schultes, great to see Chris out with us tonight. P6 for him with a 109.565. Kurt Workman holding down P7 with a 109.732. Right behind him, our very own Shaun Cole, broadcasting live tonight on the Sim Pit. Guys, make sure you jump over to thesimpit.com. You can watch the broadcast or listen to it in the background as you're out driving around if you like. And of course, Shaun having a very good evening tonight. A P8 position for him with a 109.799. Amir Assad, great to see Amir out tonight. A P9 position for him as we sit, a 110 flat, sitting on a .008. Kenneth Estep is going to actually round out our top 10 here. Amir up there on P9. Kenneth rounding out the top 10 with a 110.400. Of course, for everyone watching out there in Sim Pit land, come on out and join us. We're running the IR18 returning IndyCar to iRacing. Super excited to have them back. And, well, what a treat tonight, because we're actually delivering a cool combination with the IndyCar as it returns to iRacing after being away for the last, I believe, year and 9 months, something along those lines. So we're excited to have them back. And tonight, featuring that IR18 here at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. The password to get into the session: Sim Magic, SIMAGIC. Again, Sim Magic. Edgar, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for reaching back there, my friend. Watching Chris Schultes in that number 10 machine now, making his way down to the final corner there, turn 11. Now back to the 4 car of Aldous as he's trying to chip away at that time he has, a 107.356. That is just an amazing, blistering lap around this very difficult course. He is just manhandling that machine around here. Robby, you having some luck? You back on track, or are you still having some issues there? Watching that 70 car of Tim Rangers. Tim, a regular in the Hotlap Humpday Challenge. Great to see him joining us from the Midwest and coming out tonight to do a little West Coast racing here at Laguna Seca tonight. Out there in that Honda paint scheme. Getting it done here at this 11-turn course. Very difficult track, man. I tell you, this place is one of my absolute favorites of all the courses that I have raced across the planet here in the sim world. Laguna Seca still remains in my top 5. I think the flow of this place, the technicalities, the undulation, it's just full of characteristics that a driver, if you can master Laguna Seca, you can just about take those talents anywhere.
It's a tough track, especially in a car like this.
Especially in a car like this. Yeah.
In real life, this is a bitch. Going up that hill, I mean, oof,
you're just flying up that thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of blind stuff.
I was gonna say that has to be eerie going up that hill. You
Well, it's getting
probably
under
pray
this
every
bridge
lap.
that's hard.
What's that?
It's getting under this bridge that's hard.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Actually, Zanardi's the one that taught me how to do that. There's a secret to it.
Really?
Yeah. And that is lifting at the bridge and going back to the throttle before you get to the corner to settle the car.
Nice.
You can't go
okay.
into that corner and drive to the corner. It upsets you. You gotta
Oh.
lift, get onto the power early, and then go through it.
Nice.
You follow me?
Yep.
You
I
gotta be
do.
on the gas before you turn.
Before you
Put
even
it that way.
make your turn
Before
into
your
the apex.
initial turn in, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Man, that's some critical timing because you only get a quick glimpse of that before you have to react.
Right.
Wow. Oof. Watching Leo Dragata taking it a little deep there in the corkscrew. Driving that Gainbridge machine tonight. Oh, and he clips the wall there trying to recover. Switch back over to Kenneth Estep out there on that number 66 machine, that Wave Italy IR18. Looking to bring in a good time on this lap. Let's see what he comes across with. Right now, a 110.400 for Kenneth. Still holding down that P10 spot.
Okay, I'm back. I got caught watching Nick Cage trying to steal Eleanor.
Oh, gotcha. Watching Joe Antonio. Joe, a regular in our Hotlap Humpday Challenge. He finds himself P4 in that number 31 machine with a 108.765. Robby Unser makes his way down the front straightaway across the stripe and up over turn 2 there, that slight bend over the hill. Now making his way down into Andretti hairpin, turn 3 here at Laguna Seca. Robby gets a nice run up off turn 1 there.
I was gonna say,
Damn
it
it.
didn't black flag me for that. I couldn't hold the pit lane exit.
Robby, you're not in your familiar chrome car tonight.
I couldn't
I see.
find it, so I picked the Blue Angels.
Okay, gotcha.
Blue Angels. I gotta hit refresh on my trading page.
Yeah, I
I
do
got
too.
it.
I just hit it myself.
I don't know what's going out on the TV. I better look at that one more importantly.
Yeah, we better. Oh wow, no, it did not refresh me. I gotta make sure Trading Paints is running. I thought I had it going. I was pretty certain that
Yeah,
I
I
had
got
that
to ride
running.
with them, so I figured, what the heck.
Well, that's true. That must have been quite an experience, to say the
Yeah, it
least.
was.
Huh. Oh, there we go. Now Trading Paints is trying to pick up everything here. We should get proper images, or liveries, I should say. Again, we've shortened Hotlap Humpday Challenge. You can jump in here with the password SimMagic. But you know what? You have just 20 minutes remaining. That's right. We've shortened it up. It's sweeter. It's more exciting. It's much more fun. It's all of those things wrapped up into one. Hotlap Humpday Challenge for 2024. 90 minutes of qualifying. And then we're going to take the top 3 drivers into a quick sprint showdown race to give away $25 in Ricmobucks. Will get applied to the account of that driver who wins the event. As we see dueling sim pit machines working their way down into turn 5 here. Shaun Cole in quite the battle. As they work their way up to the kink, they're going to take it side by side. Boy, they do. But we're going to lose the fender on the front of Shaun's car. Kenneth Estep putting the pressure on. Nice little battle there.
We're gonna
Good
make sure
stuff.
we had some Trading Paints. See what we got here.
Yeah. Let's refresh those now and see what we get.
What do I got? Let's see. Let's look at Robby. That'll be our indicator. Yeah, we lifted you in the air, Ken. Yeah, I am definitely in the wrong one because Robby's in a Motorola car.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. Hopefully.
I'm in a
right one.
Motorola?
Well, yeah, you were, but that's our end. I think we've got the wrong paints
'Cause
coming
I
up.
actually
Now I
drove
think
that
I'm getting
car.
different paints.
That's what
Let's see.
it was funny when I saw
Oh,
that
Aldous
car.
goes for
It's a different
real
scheme, though.
nosedive and rolls that machine at the bottom of the hair or the corkscrew, if you will. Big tumble there. Hope he's going to be all right. We'll see him in the care center here in a moment for an interview.
Nope,
there's Robby Unser's in that beautiful Blue Angels machine. Look at the shine on that car.
Why is
Wow.
mine not reloading? Training paints
Boy.
is on.
That is a pretty one there, Robby. That is quite the paint job.
Dang it.
John Hill, great to see John out with us tonight. A 111.389 out of that number 13 machine. With 18 minutes remaining in practice here, a little bit of drifting out of that car in front. Not sure what took place there. Looks like they got a little loose coming into turn 4. Now watching the final corner here. John Hill making his way down the front straightaway here as he comes across the stripe, coming in with a 110.937 on that lap. That's going to improve his time. That'll be his new best time, sitting P13 currently. Tim Ranger is the only driver behind him with a 113.894, sitting P14 currently.
Looks like it's got everyone's right except Robby's, funny enough.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
funny.
I just might need him to go into the pits. Don't worry about it, Robby.
Yeah, paints are always a bit of a challenge, for sure.
I'm back on most exciting for you there, Kevin. Actually, here's a good
thank
time
you.
for us to play a good shot here of the Ricmotech headquarters for you to all see.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's get that out across the airways.
There we go.
Times aren't changing too much right at the moment.
I'm going to change them in a second.
Shaun has put out an addendum to that leaderboard.
I would not yet. I'm going to. A warning.
Oh, he's going to. It's a warning. He's prefacing it with a warning.
Shots across the bow.
Fuck, that's all I had.
All right, here we go. I'm going to do something. I got to do 109. All right, we're going to put one down in the 108s. I'm going to drop into the 108s.
All right,
Let's see
here
what
we
that
go.
does first.
Here we go.
All right. Son of a bitch. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, crap.
Whoa! I'm backwards. Did I hit the wall?
Watching that 84 machine there of John Hill really tearing it up out there, getting a great run out of the corkscrew. Let's see what kind of time he can come. Oh, he wasn't happy with that lap. He bails, heading down the front straightaway. Watching the 66 now. Oh, there we got the 85 of Shaun Cole and that beautiful, familiar blue and orange sim pit machine making his way out onto the track here.
All right, who have I got? Eldest. 108. Fuck, okay. Maybe I can get in here. How much time do you say we got?
We are down to 15 minutes. Getting ready to make that announcement now, actually.
Son of a bitch. P4.
All right, drivers, we are down just under 15 minutes. Just under 15 minutes remaining in our Hotlap Humpday challenge here tonight.
You're not talking?
I'm not talking, huh? Well, how about
Well, you're
that?
talking, but ain't nobody hearing you.
Test, test, test. Wow, am I not coming through? My needle's moving. That's odd.
All right.
It's not showing you're pressing the button. You know, it's not showing Kevin Ford speaking.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go see what's going on with that.
God, I need a half a second.
feel like my car will do it. I just can't keep the wheels under me.
I got to P4, I think. I was at P4.
Well, I'm having a little technical issue here. Let's see if I can get this worked out quickly.
It wouldn't be Hotlap Humpday by Ricmotech on the sim pit without a little technical difficulty.
Without a little funky doodle dandy, huh? Yeah, that is very true.
Ah, too much gas. Keep finding myself right behind somebody.
Okay. Anybody have a copy?
There you go.
That's coming through?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right. 12 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in our Hotlap Humpday Challenge. We are going to take the top 3 drivers tonight. That's right. Top 3 drivers are going to go into that final quick little 5-lap showdown to see who is going to walk away with the championship for January 2024. And this time around, you're going to win yourself $25 in Ricmobucks. That's right. You will get $25 added to your account at Ricmotech. So when you go shopping there, guess what? You got a little bit of discount waiting on you. So again, $25 being given away tonight to our winner. That's going to be one of the top 3 drivers on the leaderboard when we finish up qualifying here in about 11 minutes and 44 seconds. That's right, shorter and sweeter, full of a lot more fun. Hotlap Humpday for 2024. 90 minutes of qualifying, and then we're going to get right into the shootout. Quick rundown on that leaderboard. Alda's still holding on to that 107, but this time he chipped away just slightly at it, a .332 now. Edgar Sancinelli having a tremendous run here at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca tonight in that number 257, a 108.483, just over 1 second outside of our leader there in that number 4 car. Third place so far tonight, sitting on the leaderboard. This will be the driver on the bubble to transfer into the final showdown here tonight. Maris Sudnick's coming in with a 108.698, and I tell you, he's got a lot of pressure. Robby Unser sitting right behind him with a 108.717.
Go get him, Robby.
Damn it.
I don't like the dropped version. It was handling like shit. All right, let's try this again.
Come on.
Chris Schulte's having to bail on that lap. Tim Ranger's now coming out of the pits as we watch Robby Unser throwing that Blue Angels machine right down into Andretti Hairpin. He makes his way up out of 2, now heading towards turn 3. Important to get a good one off this corner. Not going to get it this lap. He's going to have to reset.
Did I hit the wall?
Just caught the curb. I don't think you hit the wall.
Yeah, I got a bit of rear tire. I've been at the wing. Damn it.
Here we go, coming out of the pits. Once again, that 10 car. Here we go. 8 car of Robby Unser in that Blue Angels machine, making his way down the pit exit here. He'll have about 9 minutes remaining as he exits the cones. To get that time knocked down just a little bit. He's not far off. He only needs 19 hundredths of a second to move himself into the transfer position to the shootout tonight. Trying to get some heat in the tires there.
Come on, baby.
Watching the 4 car of Aldous there going wide out of 5. Unusual to see Aldous going off track. Watching the 10 car now coming up on the back end of Robby Unser. Robby trying to get some heat in the tires.
On an out lap
he
too.
may be on a hot lap. Oh, is he on an out lap as well?
Lap.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I think we both are.
Okay, copy that.
All right.
Here we go. Got our eyes on that 8 and 10 car as they both make their way out of the final corner here, across the stripe, up over that slight bend of turn 2 here at Laguna Seca, down that famous downhill break into Andretti hairpin as we see Robby locking it up there. The pressure is on for him as the clock is ticking. It would certainly be his druthers to find his way into this final event here this evening. See Shaun Cole back there in the background behind Tim Rangers in that number 70. Tim comes in a little bit hot there. We see him get down on the brakes and lose that rear end. Shaun makes his way up on the inside out of 2 here, heading into turn 3. See if he can get a good run out of 4 here. Ooh. Might have picked up an off track there. You clean, Shaun?
Yep.
Yep, okay. $55 incidents on the board right now for that youngster Leo Dragata. You can tell he's stretching his legs here, trying to take up every inch of the track, maximize every bit of potential he can. And right now, Leo finds himself sitting P2, big mover on the board. Leo Dragata, the youngster, getting a big move on that leaderboard, and that number 13 here this evening. A 108.439 finds him up in P2 now, dropping that number 257 of Edgar Sancinelli down to P3. Edgar still in the final event, but I'll tell you what, Shaun Cole found himself up to P4. Shaun Cole finds himself up to P3. A 108.431. Shaun, a latecomer, sliding himself into the podium with just 6 minutes remaining in qualifying, drivers. Big mover out of Shaun Cole. Harris Sudnick finds himself back to P5. Robby Unser back to P6, but I'll tell you, folks, the times are literally just tenths apart. Getting some humorous comments out of the drivers there. Robby Unser may be picking up some slipstream here as he makes his way into the final corner. Let's see if he can pop that time here.
Oh, shit.
Leo said, fuck it.
Robby still sitting on a 108.717 as we speak. Watching Amir Assad now. Amir in that number 3 car, hoping he was sitting P3, I'm sure, at this point. Just under 5 minutes remaining now in qualifying for our final hot lap event here this evening. Only big change on the leaderboard was the move by Leo Dragata from P7 all the way to P2, coming in with that 108.189. He is off track right now, resetting. 4.5 minutes to go. Gonna say he's probably got an out lap and maybe 2 laps on the clock at this point here. Lap times coming in just over a minute. He might get the 3rd lap in. It'll be tight. Chris Schultes now in that number 10 machine having a good run. Chris Schultes now finds himself up in P4. Chris Schultes, our latest mover and shaker on the board, a 108.481. Now just 0.05 of a second back from our very own Shaun Cole there in P3. Kingsman Racing Machine of Aldous heading down through the corkscrew. Aldous maintaining that P1 slot on the leaderboard. He's had that position for, I'm going to say a good 75 minutes now. We're getting ready to wrap up this 90 minutes of Hotlap Humpday here for January 2024. Just 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Many drivers starting to shift around on the leaderboard. Here we go again. Another mover and shaker, Shaun Cole in that number 85, moves himself back into P3, dropping Chris Schultes back to P4. Joa Antonio, Mara Sudniks, and Robby Unser all on the hunt, just a couple of tenths back.
There's only a few minutes, right?
Yep, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You got time for an out lap and to get one lap started.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got so close, Robby. Oh, my gosh, man. You just a couple of tenths. Oh.
Well, if the officials would take 10 people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fuck. Tough crowd here. All right, well, I'm out.
All right, I'll be right back because I guess now it's in the fate of others.
Shaun, are you crossing your fingers and toes about now?
Yeah, big time, big time.
So Leo Dragata, folks, sitting on a 108.189. Shaun Cole sitting on a 108.198. Just 9 tenths behind P3. Chris Schultes, just 3 tenths back. Edgar Sancinelli, 3 tenths back. Joa Antonio, 4 tenths back. Robby Unser, just 4.5 tenths back. I mean, this is crazy. A lot of resetting on the screen now. A minute and a half to go. These drivers are going to have to get out there and get that lap started if they think they're going to get one more time on the board.
Yeah,
I have a feeling they are probably going to run out here as we watch the 84 car of John Hill coming down across the stripe here at Laguna.
Oh, Schultes is
John coming in with a 110.248.
Joa just crashed. Oh, Morris is coming to the line.
So Morris Sudniks coming to the line. Let's see what he can do, if he can improve on his time.
Oh, must have been an out lap.
Oh,
But
it was an out lap. Yeah.
He'll get one more in, though.
It's going to be close. 54 seconds remaining. Watching the clock count down. Kenneth Eastep in that 66. The 13 of Leo Dragata right behind him here as the two of them make their way into that final corner here, turn 11. That tight left-hand elbow using up all that track exit there, Leo Dragata in that slipstream. Let's see if he can improve on his time and maybe get a shot at the pole. Not going to do it, although he did improve to a 107.837. However, Aldous chipped away at his time all the way down to a 106.925.
Why do I feel like I'm going to be embarrassed in this 3-man final?
You never know, though, Shaun. You never know.
Crash each other.
That's right. They could have quite the battle up front there.
And then I take 4 parade laps for the win. Yes. Take that, Andres. No.
Right. All right, we watch Leo Dragata making his way out of the corkscrew now.
Checkered flag.
And working his way down into turn 9 now, or 10 rather, heading into turn 11, the final corner here. No change on the leaderboard as of right now. Shaun still holding on to that 108.198. Chris Schultes, 3 tenths back. Actually just over 2 tenths back. See if he's able to improve here as the clock is winding down completely.
Bojo's going to
Extra
shock
lap
the leaderboard.
countdown is at 48 seconds. So the drivers still have a little bit of time to bring that car around to the stripe. It looks like our final driver here is going to be Leo Dragata. If he can get that around to the finish line here before time runs out, it's going to be very close. He actually may be beyond the flag clock, though, actually.
Because he already got his start
I
in.
think he just pulled off track. Yep.
I must be
All
on a
right,
delay
drivers,
here.
we are down to the last few seconds here as we wrap up qualifying. Hotlap Hump Day for January 2024. Man, it was an exciting one here tonight. Aldis going to take over that P1 spot with a 106.925. Leo Dragata coming in P2 with a 107.837. And the third driver advancing to our race tonight will be the number 85 of Shaun Cole. And haphazardly, miraculously, Shaun Cole made his way. No, actually, Shaun doing some excellent driving out there tonight, buddy. Nice time on the board there. All right, guys, the top three. Just the top three on the grid, please. Just the top three.
You know, when we set things up for this season, I literally, didn't I tell you? So I'll never make another final.
That'll be the end of that, right?
Yeah, and Joey, yes, I'm using a 13-inch round wheel for the record. Yes. Because everyone focuses so much energy on their hardware. I'm using a 13-inch round rim.
You driving a truck with that rim, Joe? Are you gonna honk as you go by the stripe every lap? Whoa, whoa. All right, we are missing one more driver there for our grid.
Leo.
Yeah, Leo Dragata. All right, car 13,
Leo Dragata,
car 13
report.
to the grid. Leo
There he is.
Dragata,
He's
there
there.
he
He's
is.
there.
Thank you. All right, drivers, same rules apply as they have in the past. If you wreck, you must bring your car around to pit road to get the fast repair. If you are not able to bring the car to pit road without a tow, you will be disqualified from the final event here tonight. Let's keep it clean out there. Let's keep our situation awareness up. We will be watching from the eyes in the sky here, keeping an eye on racecraft out there. Let's have a good race. Let's put on a good show for our fans of Hotlap Hump Day.
Hey, Leo, are you from Southern California? I see King Taco on your wing.
Ah,
King Taco is L.A.
is L.A.? Okay. All right, here we go, folks.
Okay, because your sponsor, King Tacos from L.A.
All right, here we go, folks. We've got that 4 car of Aldis. And tell me again how we say his last name so I get it correct.
Puticlis, just like it says it.
Puticlis.
Puticlis.
Aldis.
Puticlis.
Kliss?
Kliss.
Puticlis?
Puticlis.
Okay, Puticlis. All right, just like it sounds. Or the way it's spelled, actually.
Yeah,
Interesting.
What did you say,
here we go.
Pussiclet?
Yep. Our 5-lap shootout is about to begin here, folks, as we are on our pace lap. 3 drivers in our final event here this evening. These were the top 3 drivers on the leaderboard. If you're new and just joining us on the broadcast, Hotlap Hump Day Challenge happens every Wednesday of the month. We begin things at 6 p.m. Eastern, but guess what? It's a big surprise. Drivers do not have any clue on what the car or track combination is when they come out to join the event each third Wednesday of the month. So, man, I tell you, it makes for some very exciting competition. We have a lot of drivers from all over the globe coming out to join Hotlap Hump Day Challenge, and we are certainly looking forward to our next event coming up in February, because we're going to be going to and driving. There you go. That's going to be an exciting event. All right, as drivers are warming those tires heading into the corkscrew here. Aldis got that machine ready to roll. Great time in qualifying.
Yeah, 106.8, I think he ran.
9:25. Just crazy time. Crazy time. So, Robby, what is your prediction here, my friend? What are we looking at?
I've got these 3 cars for win, place, and show.
Oh, okay. There you go. It's going to be it's going to be a podium.
It's a tough
show.
one to call, but I think that one of these guys might win it.
All right, here we go,
last
drivers.
Guy's going to be third.
Going on iRacing green. Green, green, green. Drivers, green, green, green. Here we go. Off and running, coming up out of turn 2 over the hill as we head down to turn 1. A very tight field as all 3 cars are right together. As we make our way through Andretti hairpin up out of turn 3, we're going to heading towards turn 3 here.
Whoa,
very, very tight. Oh no, Shaun Cole takes it
wall.
wide
You're good,
through
you're good,
3.
you're
Very
good.
unfortunate
Easy,
moment for
easy.
Shaun.
There you go.
Oh, I downshifted too quick and locked up the rear wheels.
Robby, what happened to Shaun there?
I think he downshifted too quick and locked up his rear wheels and slid wide on the corner.
Thank you for that commentary, Robby. As we're heading up the hill towards the corkscrew, that number 4 car of Aldis is just getting it done. I tell you what, that purple machine is absolutely flying here tonight as he makes his way out of Rainy Curve. And Leo Dragata, the youngster out there in that number 13 car, showing his talents. Because I tell you, Aldis is no slouch out here on iRacing. This guy has won many championships and has quite an iRacing career under his belt. Leo making his way up out of turn 2 here, doing everything he can to stay in the slipstream of that number 4 machine as he makes his way down through turn 1 here, out of 2, up into turn 3 now through the apex. Aldis doing everything he can to just keep a nice smooth line out there. We see in the background Leo taking it a little bit wide out of 3 there. Picking up a little bit of dirt on that left rear end. This is not the track you want to get those tires dirty, I can tell you that.
This track gets pretty dirty by the end of any run, though.
Pretty much.
To be honest.
Yep.
That's what I mean about, unfortunately, iRacing. These guys do drive offline a lot in real life. Like, you can get in that dirt a bunch.
Oh, so okay, gotcha, yeah.
You know, it just happens and it doesn't throw you off. There's not a step, there's not a lip.
And it's so smooth.
It's smooth, right. So, you know, it's not a realistic track limit here. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. All right, here we go, folks. 2 laps remaining. Aldis doing a great job keeping his composure out there on track.
He's gone. He's in a different zip code.
Yep. He has pretty much
checked out.
Yep.
And then Leo is also checked out on Shaun.
No, I checked out first.
No, but he's checked out on you. He checked out on the guy behind you.
I am marking Leo's times right now, but Aldis is running away, gapping it bigger.
Tim has put a very funny comment in there.
Yeah, he's running a second ahead of you, Aldis is.
Yeah, I just.
But you and Leo are right.
All right, here we go, folks. This will be white flag. This will be white flag here.
No, one more. One more.
Oh, one more. That's right. We got one more. Yeah, one more.
I looped it again. How pathetic.
Oh, my goodness, Shaun.
Yeah, my setup was wicked loose, though. I knew that. I just didn't think about race prep.
Oh, sure. Yep.
That's why when we were doing the qualifying, I'm like, man, if I can just get a lap, this car is fast.
Right.
So it's just a matter of keeping the wheels down, but that wasn't very consistent. I didn't expect to be in the race.
Yeah, we didn't expect you to be there either, Shaun. Oh, goodness. Yeah, all in good fun. Well, I'll tell you, Aldous is putting on quite a textbook show tonight here at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Coming out of turn 11, working his way out onto the front straightaway, breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief as he takes the white flag here with a pretty substantial gap over P2. Goodness, let's see, our gap time right now, about 5.8 seconds back to Leo Dragata in that number 13. They both make their way through this set of right-handers, turns 3 and 4 here at Laguna. Aldous working his way down to one of my favorite corners, turn 5. Just love getting that roar right up off that camber coming off that corner. Love that spot. Heading through that blind kink there and up to the world-famous corkscrew. Aldous is going to do it one more time as he works his way towards $25 in Ricmobucks here this evening. Down through Rainy Curve, working his way into turn 10, gets a nice run down through the apex, keeps it clean on exit, gets a nice swing out to the outside, down through the apex of turn 11. Here we go. Aldous, how do you say it, Shaun?
Pudiquis.
Pudiquis coming in tonight with the win. Great job, Aldous. Fantastic drive, buddy. Excellent win for that number 4 car as he takes the liberty to burn some rubber there down an Andretti hairpin as Leo Dragata safely makes his way around. Leo doing a little donut out there as well. Big congratulations to our winner tonight, Aldous Pudiquis. Oh, gosh. I had to butcher it, Aldous. I had to, buddy. Leo Dragata finishing P2 tonight right behind Aldous, about 5.5 seconds back, but a great display of racecraft out there tonight out of both of those drivers. Shaun Cole finishing P3 this evening. Great to see Shaun out there in our finale, this 5-lap shootout. We do appreciate all of you coming out for Hotlap Humpday Challenge here for 2024, our January edition, and taking advantage of the new Hot Lap format. It's great to be back. Nice to have these nice and short and quick for you guys. We're looking forward to February because we will be back. And guess what? The track and car next month? You'll have to wait. It's going to be an exciting one. I can guarantee you that. Big thanks to Frank at Ricmotech. Frank, we appreciate everything you do for us, putting out a Hot Lap Hump Day Challenge each and every month. We are going into year 7. I cannot believe we've been doing this long. Shaun, unbelievable. Shaun, big thanks to you for bringing out the Sim Pit, all the work your team does, putting this thing together and getting it off the ground, doing the broadcast and competing out there on track. And, of course, well, I try to distract you as much as I can, but tonight it did not help. You were out there in that finale, buddy. Great job making it to the podium. Congrats to all of our top 3 drivers. Aldous, congrats on the win. Be sure to spend that $25 in Ricmobucks wisely, my friend. Everybody be sure to visit ricmotech.com. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Kevin Ford. Great job on the mic today, and thank you for setting everything up for today's kickoff to the 2024 Hot Lap Hump Day competition. Look at that. It is only 4:30 my time, so we definitely did speed things up. I think we meant for there to be a full hour and a half of qualifying, so we'll make I think we are a little short because we end up getting things going a little late, so we'll probably add a few minutes for the next event. But ultimately, love the new format. It makes it really intense. So every minute of on track was very important because I was not going to get a lot of laps, which really kind of increased the intensity for me, and then really magnified the importance of getting those laps in. And you saw it on the leaderboard because in the last 5-6 minutes we did see 3 or 4 positions change. So a lot of last minute action, exciting for the drivers, hopefully exciting for all of you out there. Real quick, I'm going to play one more time real quick. I want you guys just to see and appreciate and thank Ricmotech for sponsoring our event. This is a shot of the Ricmotech headquarters in Miami Lakes, Florida. If you're ever down in South Florida and you want to stop on by and say hi, they're always open. They're open during business hours. They're always happy to see you and let you try out their equipment. Maybe if you're one of the winners, you can spend that 25 Ricmobucks in person. So thank you to Frank Rico for everything he's done. Like Kevin mentioned, we've been doing this 7 years now for Hot Lap Hump Day. and we're going to keep it going. New format is exciting, and it was time for a little mix-up, and I think it was a really good call. So thank you for being part of it. Remember, the third Wednesday of every month is Hotlap Hump Day. So next month, third Wednesday rolls around, we'll be back. We don't know the car. We don't know the track. We don't know the password, but it'll all be true when we go live. We'll let you know what you need to know so you can get out there and get on the leaderboard and see how you do against us. So, Robby, thank you. Man, I thought you were in the event, and then all the craziness at the end. You were looking good and strong, though. So, good run for you today as well.
Wasn't bad. Thank you.
Yeah, and Robby, I forgot to thank you for coming out tonight, buddy. Appreciate you being here as always.
No problem. No problem. Enjoyed it.
And if you see to the right side of Robby, there is one more space. So hopefully, Bryan Heitkotter has been having a more and more busy real life racing career, which all of us can appreciate and want for all of our friends. So yeah, hopefully at some point he'll be able to make it for one of these competitions. We have a camera spot waiting for him when he does. And if he's not here, you can assume that just means he's out driving in some real life cars. So jealousy and appreciation for Bryan Heitkotter. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Be sure to be here on the third Wednesday of next month for round 2 Hotlap Hump Day. You could be the one who wins $25 with the new format. It mixes things up. Are you good at qualifying? Are you good at perfection? Because that's what it takes. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you to everybody who's been involved. This is the Sim Pit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.